Welcome back. Now, when I visited Andörja back in the summer, VÄRLDSPREMIÄR, our guide, told me he was going to see if he could find Greenland sharks there. The water was deep enough and cold enough. Well, he found them and suggested that I might like to try for one with him. You know me, I can't resist a challenge, even one as daunting as hooking a 1,000-pound fish or bigger in over 1,000 feet of water or deeper. Water we're fishing in is very deep, about 500 metres, 1,650 feet. So what's happened is the owner of the camp has come out and put down an anchor buoy already fixed into the bottom. It's onto a buoy, so all we have to do is take the rope from the buoy, tie it off to the bow, and then we're anchored. It saves dropping an anchor, you can imagine, in all that depth, how difficult it would be to hook the anchor up. So that's already done. VÄRLDSPREMIÄR got the rope, he's going to tie it off, and you can see the buoy just alongside the boat here. Right, this is where the leader starts. Now this is a 120-pound breaking strain braid, which is doubled at the end with a bimini knot, a very powerful swivel, and then here's the start of the leader. As you can see, it's crimped and then taped over. This is 600-pound breaking strain mono, 3mm diameter. Right, let me take that mono, Willem, and you go through the rest of the rig, if you will.
Yeah.
What's this connection here?
What? This is wire. Here we go over to 3mm wire, and we have around 3 meters of wire before we have the first hook, which is here. This one we use an oily bait. We can put on a hook.
Always a new hook, yeah?
Yeah, always a new hook. This is the Super Mutus, which are the best hooks for this fishing in our experience.
Because of that circle shape, the fish don't swallow them, do they?
No. Almost every time hooked in the side of the mouth. Like that.
And that's put on that way around. You can see it makes even more of a circle, like in a bolt rig for carp, really,
yeah.
exactly the same
yeah,
thing.
Sure.
We're not using two hooks because we want to catch two sharks, are we? This
No.
hook is more of an attractor,
yeah.
isn't it?
And then we go further down, around 3 meters, 4 meters of more wire. And then we have the connection to the lead, the sinker, which is here. It's quite soft. It's only to make sure that it breaks if we get stuck in the bottom.
Yeah.
And then we have the last hook, which is down on the bottom. And that one we fish on the bottom.
Serious hooks, actually.
Yeah. You don't break these ones.
No, no, I shouldn't think so. I think me or you will break before the hooks.
Yeah,
certainly
so.
me.
Yeah, my back. Yeah.
There you go, ready to go. Now we need the bait.
Sure.
That's the mackerel going on the top hook. Any other species of fish live down there, Willem?
Tusk, ling and blue ling maybe.
Yeah.
Some skates.
Oh yeah. Halibuts? Too deep?
Yeah, halibuts.
Oh, there.
But more up in the...
On the shelf?
Yeah, on the shelves. Just strips it. To make sure it doesn't fall off.
You don't want to go down to 500 metres and have no bait on, do you?
Nope.
Not a good idea, not a good plan.
Put a proper bait on.
Proper bait. These are coalfish that you catch them yesterday, did you say?
Last night. That. And then we put it out.
You ready to go now, are we?
Yeah, we just have to make sure we don't tangle in the other line. I think that's okay. Around there. Just hold it.
It's going to take a long time to get the bait down because what you don't want to do is send it down too fast so it spins. Now my lead has just reached the bottom And if you remember, when I first dropped it down, this spool was completely full of line. There's now 2 centimetres of line gone off that spool. And I've got to wind it all back on again. Hopefully with something big and nasty pulling on the other end. My bait's now been down there for a couple of hours, so what we're going to do is wind up, refresh your baits, drop them back down again, then my one's down. That'll take about 25 minutes, half an hour to get it up and down again. We'll get Wilhelm's up and change his, so there's always fresh bait, fresh scent going into the water. It's going to take some time to wind up, I think. Hello?
Something's been there.
Yeah. The light thread, that's
strange.
Yeah.
See, bites.
Yeah.
Bites here.
That's a big tooth as well, that is, isn't it?
I think so.
You think it's a big tooth?
It's hard to say. Very hard to say.
What's that little teeth there?
Yeah. But I don't think it's shark.
No.
Maybe a tusk or something.
We've just had a definite bite on my rod, the new baits that we put down about half an hour ago.
Real like hell.
Nothing?
Nothing?
No.
Okay, put it down again.
There had to be something substantial to bend this rod over that much on the bite, because this is a stiff, powerful rod. It's an 80 to 130 pound class trolling rod. Put it back in hold and see if it comes back. What can you do? Well, Wilhelm's rod's gone over and he's fairly confident, in fact he's very confident, that it's the right one. So what I've got to do is wind this one up out the way. 15 minutes hard labour. Because what you don't want is for the lines to tangle together. I don't know whether I've got the hard job or the easy job.
Yeah, there it is.
Nothing there, Wilhelm?
I felt it. But I'm not sure what it is. It fell off, I think. It's no Greenland shark.
Well, the sun's nearly gone now. The light's really going. We're getting rain and dark cloud coming over from the east. So what we're going to do is pack up for today from trying to catch a Greenland shark. We're going to go and catch some fresh bait for tomorrow. Come back rejuvenated, refreshed, ready to go to give those bad boys some serious long handle. Within 2 hours with absolutely no action, and suddenly we just heard a click click on Wilhelm's rod, and the rod started to go over, and he's confident that this is the right one.
Oh, take that.
So I'll start winding up.
Wait. Yeah, that's the one.
Right. Now what's at home? I've got to wind up quickly.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Good.
Yeah.
Ah, Wilhelm. Tell us what you can feel, Wilhelm. Tell us if you can feel it nodding or banging or anything.
It's coming so easy, but it's getting a bit heavier now, actually. I think it's around 150 meters left now, so it shouldn't be too long until it's up now. Okay, Keith, I want you to take off this hook. Take off this one.
Yeah.
Now we start to see it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shark. It's a small one.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a small one.
Fantastic. What a prehistoric looking beast. Oh, that's amazing.
You can see the parasites on its eyes. That's one that makes it go blind. It's perfectly hooked.
Their other name's sleeper sharks, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're
It's
incredible.
around 100, 150 kilos maybe.
Yeah, I would say it's
I wouldn't measure it, so we'll find out.
mad, isn't it? It's just completely mad.
I can take the tail from there now.
Okay. He's going back round, he's going to the stern. Tail's going to the stern. There it is.
Try to lasso it.
And he's going back again.
Oh, sorry. Just try to pull it more backwards. Yeah, now it comes.
See, there he is. Right, I've got the tail tip.
You got a tail tip?
Yeah.
There.
Got it?
Yeah. It's 225.
These fish have absolutely no predators at all, but they're armour plated. This skin really is like sandpaper. You can feel it's rough one way and not the other. It's fantastic, this is. Release him this end, Willem.
Yeah.
Release him now. Release him.
Yeah, release him.
There he goes.
Under the boat on the other side.
That's brilliant, you know. That is just absolutely... Well done.
Yeah.
Fantastic, my man. Well done. Well done. Fantastic.
Thank you. It wasn't a big one, but it was the right one.
It was the right one. I'm almost glad it was him and not me as well. I'm glad you knew what to do. You couldn't go and fish for fish like this without knowing exactly what to do,
No.
could you? Not knowing exactly what to do. And of course, the studies that Wilhelm and Thor here are doing, by taking their sizes and their lengths, and it's going on in Trondheim as well, will go a lot towards research into these fish, because there's very little known about them. Who knows about sharks if they're 500 metres deep? At least I know what they look like now. I'm made up. Get in. Oh, get in. I must tell you, I think you've just seen a first. As far as I know, no TV programme has ever shown Greenland sharks being caught on rod and line. And you saw it here on Tight Lines. There's one more session from our latest trip to Norway that you haven't seen. But you'll have to wait a while for that, because time's got the better of us for another week. Where does it go? But don't forget, you can get in